wait a little bit. Hello everyone. Hope everyone's having a good morning so far. Only 8 a.m. My name's Karen and I'm really excited to be here with you all to do a nice stretch flow class with you. So let's get on it. By the way, this is Betty. She might be running in and out of shots. Okay, so nice and easy. I want you to slowly get onto your knees and your hands. Now we're going to do a couple of cat and cow stretches just to mobilize the spine. So again, breathing here, I want you to release your lower back, chest lifted. Think about keeping your shoulders away from your ears and slowly bringing your spine back, having a little rotation, contracting in, releasing that back again. Let's release, breathe out. Good, try not to let your neck collapse. You want to stay nice and lifted. Now this is a lovely one to start out with, so you can start getting some blood flow into your spine. Breathing, 5, release, contract in, contract, release that lower back. Have a little wiggle here again. It's all about feeling all those back muscles, all that upper back, releasing again, breathe. Good, let's do one more, releasing it in, contract, contract, pull away. And you want to use your hands as well. You want to push your hands away so you can feel a nice stretch in your lower back. And releasing the last one. Good. Now from here, I want you to tuck your toes under. And slowly you're going to push yourself up into a downward dog. And I want you to just slowly walk from one foot to the other. Now here again, thinking about pushing away from the floor and walking through the balls of your feet. You're going to feel your ankles cracking, your Achilles, your hamstrings, your calves. Again, staying active within each and every one of these moves. Breathe for 5. Thinking about your abdominals. Pulling your abdominals into your spine. Breathing. 5. 4. Very nice. Good. 3. Nice. This is something nice to wake up to. 2. Good. 1. Bend both knees. Again, thinking about pushing away. Have a little wiggle here, breathe. This is lovely for your lower back, for your chest. Thinking about letting your shoulders out, okay? Rotating the shoulders out, hands rotating out, arms. Slowly you're gonna bring your left leg through, nice and easy. Bend your right knee, okay? Release that back foot. Bring your chest up, nice and lifted. Now we're gonna go into a deep lunge. But first, I want you to think about bringing that hip under. Okay, sometimes we go into these stretches with our lower back, putting too much pressure on our lower back. So what I want you to think about is lifting that hip through, bringing it under, and then from there, transferring your weight forward. Keeping your knee and your ankle in one line. Chest lifted, hips nice and square. Breathe here for 5, shoulders back, 4, tummies in, 3, lift through your spine, in, 2, good, 1, slowly take it down, hands on the floor. You're going to tuck your right toe under, lengthen that leg out, and give me a nice little twist. Again here, thinking about your shoulders, your elbow, and your wrist in one line, long spine for 5. Long legs, 3, always working, 2, 1, slowly bring it down, breathe. You're going to bend that right knee, slowly release back into a half split. And again, the same thing here, thinking about tilting from the hip, really flexing that foot. If you need to come up, that's fine as well. Okay, and then from there, slowly tilting forward. It's really important that we always have the correct form throughout all of these stretches so we get the maximum movement, the maximum mobility. 5, 4, breathe, 3, good, 2, and 1, good. Take it slowly into a forward lunge. Again, deep lunge, chest lifted, breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now slowly we're going to transfer our weight forward. Okay, now here, again, thinking about the form. Okay, so what we want is we want to have a nice flat foot and our knee right over our ankle. So be careful that you're not here. If you are struggling with this, you can bring it up. Okay, so the alignment is still there. You're still having a beautiful stretch. You're still staying nice and aligned. It's okay if you can't go all the way down, but as long as you have the right alignment, you'll still feel the nice stretch in your Achilles, in your hamstrings, in your inner thighs. Good, but if you do have the range of motion to go all the way down, this feels really lovely here as well, okay? It's always about the form, the correct form behind all of these stretches and breathing, okay? Breathe for 5, 4, very nice. 3, 2, and slowly transfer to the other side. Breathing here. Again, if you need to take it up, bring it up. Always thinking about keeping your abdominals lifted. You're always working, okay? So it's never just dropping down. Breathing through every muscle, breathing through every stretch. Let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly take it into a lunge. Good, and now we'll take it back to your downward dog and just walk it out for 5, 4, breathe, 3, again, pushing away, 2, 1, bring your right knee in and slowly bring your left knee down. Again, if you need to adjust, that's fine, okay? It's all about going at your own pace. I'm just here to guide you. Again, thinking about lifting that hip up and under, breathing through, long spine, and shifting forward. Very nice. Breathe again, nice alignment in the front leg, your knee and your ankle in one line. Breathing here. 5, this feels yummy, on your hip flexors, psoas, quads, inner thigh stretch. 3, breathe, hip square. 2, 1, good. Bring your body down. Place your hand right by your foot, shoulder, elbow, knee, one line. Extend that back leg and let's rotate. Long line. 5, long spine. 4, try not to collapse in. Stretch away. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it down. Bend into that back leg. And slowly go into a half split. Again, I always like to adjust a little bit here. Again, thinking about lifting and tilting from your hips. So you automatically feel that nice little pull, nice little stretch in your hamstring and your quads. Okay, breathe here again, thinking about lifting, keeping long spine. And if you can go a little bit lower, it's fine. Be careful of not collapsing. Okay, lifting. 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it forward. Good. And slowly transfer your weight onto the side. Breathe. Again, thinking about keeping that heel down. And if you need to come up, come up. That's fine. Again, the alignment and keeping it down just like this. Breathe. If you want to go all the way down, that's fine too. It's about the control. Breathing. Good. And this will all be extremely beneficial for your muscles to prevent injuries, to keep a nice blood flow. Okay, breathe. Flexibility. I mean, it has so many benefits. 4, 3, 2, and back to the center. Now slowly just place your feet down on the floor and take a nice little seat. Now from here, I want you to take your left leg into a 90-degree angle, okay? Actually, both legs at a 90-degree angle, if you can. You can always tuck this leg in, that's fine too, but you can bring this one out for now because we're gonna switch from one side to the other to open up our hips. Okay, so from here, you're gonna just switch and release the hip to one side and switch, release to the other. At the same time, always thinking about keeping your spine lifted, and that's why I'm using my arms to help me here. Breathe, releasing those hips, open up that chest, rotate that spine. We carry a lot of stress in our lower back, especially if you work out a lot, or just working from home, on our legs, upper back, but especially on our hips. A lot of emotional stress as well. So the more that we can open up those hips, hip flexors, hip rotators, that sacrum, everything, open up, give it some motion, give it some love. Okay, breathe. Let's do 2 more. Good. 2. Again, thinking about lifting that spine. 1 more. Good. And let's finish off onto the left leg. Okay, so from here, I want you to just slowly, again, thinking about being on your left sits bone, thinking about going slightly forward so you feel a nice stretch on your glutes and you're really opening up those hips on the left side. Okay, that hip rotators, really going for it here. Breathing for 5, 4, again, thinking about lifting up and over and not collapsing. Always lift. 3, breathe. 2 and 1. Nice. Slowly rotate to the other side. As well, the transitions from one position to the other are as important as the actual stretch itself, okay? Breathing in here, lifting up and over. Good. Breathe. That's it. And I usually like to move around, to find the good spot, find the sweet spot. Sometimes there's areas that, you'll feel the stretch a little bit more because you are moving around it. So don't feel like you have to just stay, this is all active stretching, okay? Breathing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good, release. Good, and just stretch your legs forward, right in front of you, and give them a little wiggle, okay? Release those knees, release that hip. Good, and I want you to just give me nice little ankle rotations. Again, thinking about keeping that long spine. You can always lean your back against the wall to help you with your posture as well, because whether you're running, dancing, doing anything in specific, posture comes into a big play, the way that you position yourself, because it'll help you not put extra weight on your body. Okay, so if you're lifting up, everything else will work wonderfully. We're like swans. Look very elegant, but the bottom is working. Then, breathing here, chest lifted, rotate. Good, let's go the other way. And here I'm also opening, rotating my hips, rotating those hip rotators out around. Good, really give good juice into all these little nooks and crannies that we have that we don't really think about, but are extremely important when we're exercising. Okay, breathe. Good, slowly bring your soles of your feet together. Open up. Think about sitting on your sits bones as well. If this is too much or you're rounding your back, just sit on either a pillow or a yoga box, anything like that, just so we can leverage your hips so you have more range of motion going forward. And we're just going to slowly bend forward as far as you can go. Release that lower back. Good, and slowly come back up. And we're going to do one more and have a little wiggle here. Have a little wiggle. Breathe. Good. And release. Good. And just stay here again, feeling that those hip bones, releasing your knees out to the side as far as you can go. Okay, chest lifted and hold it here. Breathe. Breathe. As important as it is doing all of these movements, it's really important that you're constantly breathing. Okay, getting oxygen into your body, getting oxygen into your muscles to help everything come through and release, okay? All right, guys, good. Take a deep breath in. Breathe, hold, and release down. That was like a super quick stretch flow. I loved it. But again, you don't need that much space or time to get a good stretch in. Okay, again, thinking about breathing, good, breathe. Thinking about always breathing and always doing the correct things will bring even more benefit. It's going to be extremely beneficial for your muscles and for everything that you're doing. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Thanks to Sports Shoes for having me, and thank you to Reebok for giving me this awesome kit. All right, guys, hope you absolutely enjoyed that. Have a lovely day. Stay safe, stay at home, be kind to one another, and stay positive. Mwah. Bye, guys. Thank you.